Hello, 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 great thinkers. I want to come your way once again with another exciting video to follow the series that I've already started. In my previous video, we talked about starting a business or business ideas, and how to start or business ideas based on the Maslow hierarchy of needs. So to encourage people to think differently around businesses and all that. In my previous videos, I've been talking about diversifying our portfolio, diversifying the things we do, not focusing on only one thing, but diversifying the things we want to do in this life. This is in a response to the COVID-19. A couple of people, like in my previous video, I've already said it, were suffering because they had only one stream of income. So I started this series just to encourage people to think differently around setting up businesses, becoming entrepreneurs and all that. So in the previous video, we did talk about setting businesses that people can focus on or think about when they want to set up a business. But today, the video is going to be based on starting the business itself. And to start a business, I always say that you have to start with the why, or the what, or the how. So the why of the business is basically the objective, the purpose, and the rationale behind the business you want to set up. Why do you want to set up this business? Why do you want to take care of this business specifically? Why? The purpose for it, for which you want to set up a business. For example, if you want to set up a farm or cultivate a land or real estate, why do you want to go into real estate? Until you're able to answer that question, until you're able to devise a purpose for which you want to embark on that business, then you might be making a mistake. So you have to start thinking about the why of that business. Why do I want to do this? Why do you want to set up a YouTube channel to encourage or to teach people about mental health? Why do you want to do all that? So the purpose and the objective for which you want to go into that business, you have to understand that, satisfy that objective. Why? And why? You have to answer that question for yourself, and that will motivate you to move forward with starting up the business. And then you move to what. So what specifically do you want to engage with? What do you want to engage in? What product do you want to produce? What service do you want to provide? Maybe you are sitting there one day and you have gone to school, or you have the edge, or you feel the responsibility to help people through their challenges or the trials they are going through. So you decide to set up a YouTube page to teach people on how to take care of themselves, how to take care of their mental health, their own body, their physical energy, to eat right, to exercise and all that. So you start thinking about that and it says, okay, I'm going to provide this service to people because I want to help people. Or you might be there and you say, okay, there's food shortage in our society, so I'm going to go into farming. So the product is, you want to produce, let's say, maize, cassava, pork, whatever. You start thinking about specifically what you want to do to serve people and customers. And the how basically is about the pricing, the promotion, and the place. How are you going to make sure that that business comes into existence? How are you going to make sure that that business becomes a reality for you? So how are you going to go about the whole thing? How are you going to make sure that the business you're thinking about, or the product or the service you're thinking about, is going to get to the final consumer, or the people that will be consuming the product or the service? So how are you going to get that? That will mean that you have to make sure the pricing or the worth of that thing is able to reach the consumer. You're able to purchase it, they're able to enjoy it, they're able to consume it. The promotion, how are you going to get it to them so that they can accept what you are selling, or they can accept what you are putting out there? And the place, which place are you selecting to promote these products or the services? This video talk about the interactions between the how, the what, and the why. I have given this triangle because when you're starting up a business, it comes different ways. For some people, they saw a product and they said, I can do this. So the what was the product. They saw it and they said, I can do this, or I can, help people with this product. And then it came to the why. Why do they want to produce that particular product or the service? And then it moved to the how. So it interacts with itself. That's why I said the interaction between the three, which is the how, what, and the why. So it reinforces each other. It can start from the why. You were sitting there and you saw a social problem. In our society now, in our world of today, people who are able to solve issues, people who are able to solve problems are the ones making the money. People who are able to find a need for something are the ones making money in this entire world. But one thing that I would always encourage people is not focus on the money that you're going to make from setting up a business. Sometimes job satisfaction or product satisfaction, or when you are producing something, the fact that you're able to reach people is a motivating factor for you. And you feel fulfilled that someone can take a clue from what you're doing to better their own lives. So that might be the why you're setting up a business, a YouTube page, a product or something. And then the how, when you're able to satisfy what, why, and the how. How am I going to make sure that this gets to the people that I'm going to be reaching? Okay, so now, after understanding this, the triangle, we move on to understanding the processes. In business school, when you take up business classes, you get to understand that people understanding, the processes, we call something the 4 P's. So the 4 P's are basically the place, the product, the price, and the promotion. The place, the product, the price, and the promotion. I would encourage people to learn this, understand this, and it's going to help them in whatever they are doing. Any business they are venturing into is going to help them a lot. The place basically talks about the geographical or the area, the region, the country, the community that you want to provide that product, that service. I always say that, the place is very integral. For example, you can't go to any Arabian country or Dubai and decide to set up a pork business. They won't buy it. It's an Islamic community. They don't eat pork. So if you decide to set up a pork business, it's not going to last. It's going to collapse. So knowing the region that you are from, the country, the geographical area is very, very important. It's very, very critical in the survival of the business. So you have to understand the needs of the people. That's why I said earlier that people who are solving problems are the ones becoming wealthy in this society. So you have to start thinking about, okay, I'm in this community. I see that people are suffering. People are getting malaria. People are getting this. How can I solve a problem so that people don't get sick? So you have to think about it. Now you come to the product. The product can be food, clothes, housing, medicine, hospitality, and all that. So like the example that I provided, you saw that people are getting sick. So you decide, okay, what can help with malaria? Medicine. So you decide to venture into medicine production. You research, you do whatever you want to make sure that people get the medicine to solve that problem. Or you can go into sanitation. You decide to clear and the gutters in the community, and then you charge people for it because you have identified that people are getting sick because of the choked gutters or the choked, the weeds around or something like that. So you've identified that. So the product you're gonna be doing is sanitation. Now the price, the work or the value that you place on let's say the medicine or the food or the housing or the clothes, it goes both ways. You have to make sure that the price you are providing customers, they are able to buy it, and also understand that the customers are able to pay or get the value for which you are placing that price on the product. So if the product, the price of the product does not meet the standards of the customers, then you ain't gonna make your money. Your business is not gonna survive. So you have to make sure that the value you are placing on that product, people would get their money worth for that product. So if I know that I'm buying this medicine, I know in 2 days I'm gonna be well. So you have to also do your research, make sure that the price goes hand in hand with the quality of the product or the service you are providing. Now you go to the promotion. The promotion comes in different ways now. Social media is all over the place. Word by mouth, adverts, commercials on TVs, all over the place. So the promotion is how you can get your product in the face of people. I always say that when people keep advertising their products on TV, because they understand the power of promotion. When you're able to change the perception of people, then they are always willing to buy your product. They're always willing to think about your product. That's why people will keep playing adverts on the TV. So for example, someone will keep playing a brand of clothes on TV, and immediately you think about buying a clothes, that thing comes into mind, because you in your perception, in your eyes, you only see that product. It's been represented so many times that it's taking up the frontal lobe of your brain. Everything is everything you see is that product. So anytime you think about clothes, you only think about that product. Or when you think about housing, that you think about this real estate agents. So the promotion is very critical. It is very integral in making your business survive. Word by mouth, I always encourage people, when people are able to see the worth in your product, they are willing to share ideas with other people. They're able to tell people, oh, if you need clothes, go to this person. If you need shoes, go to that person. If you need water, go to this one. If you need food, that's why people will drive hours or minutes to go and get a specific food, though they know there's food around an area they are living. So word by mouth is really powerful, and you have to make sure that your products are able to get people talking. All that promotion is about is get people talking. Get people talking. So if you don't learn anything at all, know that promotion is about getting people to talk and remember your product. That's all what promotion is about. So I would end here. The 4 P's. I would encourage people to start thinking around that when they want to set up a business, because it's very critical in helping people establish their businesses and become a formidable force, competitive in wherever they find themselves. All right, thank you, great thinkers, and I will be coming your way once again with another powerful video, just to expatiate on other areas on how you can make sure your business holds in wherever geographic area you find yourself, the products you are doing, how you can improve your quality and all that. All right, don't forget to subscribe to my page for more of these intuitive messages and videos. All right, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the page. All right, thank you.